Hello everybody, welcome back to the Ottoman World Domination Run. This is the Ottoman Piracy Challenge, Part 16. In the last episode, we have effectively destroyed Indonesia. We are burning down his cities, with the exception of his capital, which we'd taken at the very last moments of the last episode. And we are working on destroying Batam right now. Indonesia is almost out of the game. The next person we are setting our sights on is Poland. So guys, get ready for this episode. This will be a great episode. We are going to go ahead and be sending all of our troops to the Eastern fronts. And besides that, in the last episode, not a lot has changed. We've made peace with Greece, even though they no longer have any cities. They still are somehow able to control city-state alliances. I think that this is because they still have spies. They've got a spy in Samarkand right now, for instance. Carthage has denounced us, so we might lose our ally. And besides that, can't really think of anything too special to report. So, with that being said, we're going to be healing up these units over here and sending them into the conflict. Indonesia will fall this next turn. And besides that, life's great. Let's go ahead and continue where we left off. First of all, let's also go ahead and make another cargo ship, because for some reason we can do that. I think that's because Jakarta has a wonder that gives us another cargo ship. They've got, let's see, look at that Forbidden Palace, which is great. Really noticed my happiness shoot up as soon as I captured it. It's the Colossus. Take a look at this. That is really, really nice. Really, really cool that you can just steal wonders from other countries. Let's end our turn. So we are getting some flack from Indonesia, which turns out does not want us to attack them. They do not take kindly to this affront on their sovereignty. We got a cargo ship. We will be sending it probably straight to Carthage. Yes, because Carthage will be the last city, last civilization that I attack, as I mentioned previously. So here we go. We're sending all of our troops to the east, with the exception of those that need to heal. Is there anything that needs to be repaired on this island? It doesn't look like it, but we will keep them on standby just in case. These units, of course, do need to heal, and these do not. Moving you to the east, and you as well. Surabaya will burn in 2 turns, Median in 6. And Batam is about to burn right now. We're going to go ahead and bombard him. And who has the best coastal raider benefits? None of these guys do at the moment. Any of you? He has coastal raider 1, coastal raider 1, coastal raider 2. We got a coastal raider 2 right here. And we are going to burn the city down, as is tradition. So Indonesia is completely out of the picture. I think I've destroyed them entirely. We'll see if they're still here anywhere. They are. I don't know if they have in their city or if they just have units still like slinging around somewhere, but they have been effectively destroyed. In preparation for our attack on Poland, we are going to be sending out some troops to their borders. Of course, first now we have to heal up our wounded units, which we have many. But we are sending most of our men to the east, where they will meet up with Poland. All of the wounded units, again, are going to be repaired. And we are going to be keeping a naval force outside of Krakow, just in case if those Polynesians are able to reduce it any further. We, of course, are under a policy of total war, meaning that we are going to destroy any civilization that we come across, but bring down all their cities. There will only be the Ottomans at the end of this game. And for those of you joining me, welcome to the Ottoman Piracy Challenge. This is a really fun challenge that basically stipulates that all of my naval units come from recruiting other units in my prize ship promotion, which is basically just something that allows me to steal naval units that I destroy in the combat phase. It's been a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun with the Ottoman Piracy Challenge. I think at this point we really can't make anything that we terribly need. Maybe an arsenal would be nice in the capital. So let's go ahead and end our turn. and heal up with the units that we need to. We have a massive navy at this point. I think we actually have the biggest military in the world. We do. We got a brand new unit from Hanoi. It was a rifleman. We'll be sending this to Konya. And take a look. We have one Greek unit off the coast of Konya. Too bad we made peace with Greece, or else we could just destroy them right now. That would have been nice. Promoting units. Coastal Raider 3. He will be our designated Coastal Raider, I should say. So we're getting some ships off the coast of Krakow, and we'll be ready to attack him very soon. Otherwise, we are readying our naval force outside of Warsaw at this very moment, where we will be waiting on his borders, healing up all of the units that have been damaged, as I mentioned before, and sending all of these units to the east. Nobody is excluded from this. Got a massive, massive navy that's coming. We've got 3 great admirals as well. This ironclad will go up to Krakow. This frigate will go to Krakow. And these guys are just going to go south with the rest of the host. We, of course, want to destroy every single Indonesian unit, including their, great engineers or whatever. We don't want anybody to remember the Indonesians. We want them to be completely wiped from history. We want no mention of them in any history book, much less ours. So we're ready to end the turn. Let's go ahead and do so after we move our ironclad around like so. And I'll be ready to declare war upon Poland very, very soon. Not quite yet, but very, very soon. So here we go, sending more and more units to the Polish front. Probably take out Pagoda too. Any city-state that we disagree with is probably better off dead at this point. Or it's just nice practice, really. Just take it out for practice. Of course, we're within the striking range of Pagoda. That was a mistake for me to put it there. But I'm also testing to see how much damage a city-state like Pagoda could incur on my ironclads. It's a pretty effective way of testing that. And now that we've taken Jakarta, as I usually do, we will be sending a military unit to guard it, which is good. Just like so. We will declare war on Poland next turn. I believe we'll probably be ready for that next turn. And we almost have too many naval units at this moment. It's kind of annoying, actually, just handling all these naval units. We have so many. Like, look at this. We have way too many naval units. I'm sorry. It's a problem. It's going to be a problem here. So, the city of Pagoda has declared war on me. Biology has been stolen. Zanzibar is getting a new ally. Wasn't I friends with Zanzibar? Maybe not. Let's make sure I'm still allies with 4 city-states. I'm not. We've lost allies with Hanoi. Somehow Greece, who has no cities, is able to buy out city-states. Just goes to show you that the AI cheats. Is that really any news for any of you? No, absolutely not. Moving on. Let's work on a seaport in Bursa. Again, going for that happiness. That is so important. Pagoda wasn't really able to hurt me very much, which means that we can take out Pagoda while we are working on taking out Poland. So, verdict is, are we ready to take out Krakow? We are almost ready, I'd say. We'll declare war on them next turn. I think that's probably the best thing that we could do at this point in time. We really wish that our great admirals could move a little bit faster. They're so slow. And what else are we doing here? Should be good for now. Batam will fall next turn too, which is great. We're going to heal up some of our damaged ships. And, we could probably just take out Pagoda next turn. I'm kind of feeling like we should probably shoot at some point. Just get rid of them. So, we are moving on with our frigates, heading east. Midian will fall very soon as well. It's actually growing while we burn it down. Right. So we are good to go. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Next turn, of course, this will be the turn that we declare war on Poland and take as much territory as we can. So we're in the modern era. We have we've figured out how to replace parts. We are ahead in everybody's technology, I believe. So at this point, let's go ahead and start plopping units in some city-states. Like, we could put it in... Who are we not at war with that we could build influence in? We could use a mercantile civ, like Cahokia. Let's just go ahead and, you know, buy them out. We can afford it. Might as well. So we'll put a spy in Cahokia to keep them loyal to us. We now have 5 city-state allies, and we are getting places. Let's take another look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 city-state allies. Very, very good. Over here in Samson, we can make yet another building. I'm going to opt for... University would be pretty good, and sort of bank. Observatory, a seaport, and a factory. Probably go with the factory for now. We need that production. Moving our great admirals down to the south. It's time to say screw peace. And actually, you know what would be funny if we just demand stuff. Let's just demand stuff first. Let's, like, give me 80 turn. Oh, unacceptable, huh? Well, you know, you're really, you're really provoking me by not giving me 80 gold per turn there, Mr. Poland. I don't know what his name is. Right, so right away, we're going to go ahead and bombard his city of Krakow. This will be fun. Doing as much damage as we possibly can to it. With all of our units. So Krakow will fall next turn, which is great. We are just going to have a fun time here on our quest for global domination. We're doing very, very well, of course, at this point in time. We've got range over here, so we can go ahead and bombard from afar. Both of these units have range. And what are we going to do down here? Probably go ahead and start attacking Pagoda. We don't really like Pagoda very much. And we can even outrange them too, which is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and do so. We can outrange them with this unit too. Oh shit, we moved too far. Whatever, not the end of the world. So, we did pretty well on our first turn at war with Poland. We'll take a city in the very next year. This is going really, really well so far. Of course, we got some units to defend Jakarta. Let's go and end our turn. So we are taking some damage in some cities, but that's not a big deal. World Congress is expanded. Malacca, that's not going to fly. How are they affording this? I have no idea. They don't. I think we've established that they're cheating. So in Ankara, what are we going to make? We're going to make a hydro plant. And we can choose the host, actually. Let's choose ourselves. Or choose somebody that doesn't matter. Might be better. We'll just choose ourselves for now. I doubt we're going to win. But if I were to ally more city-states in the future, we can take control of more of the World Congress. Let's go ahead now and make a Great War Infantry in Istanbul. And again, if this is your first time watching my series, the rules are we can't actually attack any cities with melee units, like melee land units, I should specify. So this leaves naval units as the only means in which to attack. However, that being said, we do make ground units, as you can see right here, to defend our city in the case of an amphibious invasion launched by a belligerent civilization. So we've got lots and lots of coastal raiding, specialized ships off the coast of Krakow. We will take Krakow right away and raise it to the ground. Heal up those that are wounded. And we will also move on. Moving quite along with taking Pagoda and Warsaw for ourselves. They will be wiped out of the picture. And Indonesia, I can't believe they're still alive. I thought we destroyed everything that they owned. Apparently that never happened. Sad, sad, but true. We're going to go ahead and attack Pagoda, which is actually a tougher cookie to crack than Warsaw itself. Surprise, surprise. If I were to move my units in, the only problem is that they would be bombarded not only by the city, but by a Gatling gun, so I need to be careful when I do so. So that being said, we can probably go ahead and end the turn. Unless if I can somehow bombard over there, I can't. So we're going to go send more of our troops down to the south. And I had seen a settler that was under control by Poland, but I think that it has been neutralized, luckily. Sending all of our units down to the south, like so. Let's go and end our turn. This episode will be great, though, because Poland will be annihilated. I think each episode of this series, we are just destroying everybody, which is great. I think I could probably go ahead and declare war on Greece. If I see another one of their ships, I will. Unfortunately, I've lost sight of their ships. And with that being said, let's go ahead and start bombarding Pagoda. Just like so. And we're going to go ahead and apply the pressure to Pagoda and try to take it this turn. Well, that's a lie. I mean, it's going to be impossible for us to take it this turn. But we can try our darndest to do all the damage we can in the time that we have allotted. And I'll be sending in fresh blood ironclads to try to damage Pagoda, so that if they die, we don't lose anybody that has, you know, let's say Coastal Raiders 4 promotion. We can avoid that brain drain from losing very important units. But I mean, as you guys can see, it's really easy. I mean, we've already almost won the challenge. I mean, it's not hard at this point. Got a lot of frigates coming down from the north, ready to attack Pagoda. All of them. And next turn, we are going to lay siege upon Pagoda. First, let's go ahead and see. Okay, this unit, for instance, is a fresh-blooded unit. This is exactly what I meant by fresh-blooded units. We're going to go ahead and attack with that. And ready ourselves for the invasion that's going to happen soon. Of course, we've got a massive naval buildup outside of the Polish capital of Warsaw. So we are applying quite a bit of heat to Pagoda this turn. Like I said, it is still a very tough cookie to crack, however. Might take more than a turn in which to capture this. So let's go ahead and end our turn. The rest of these ships are in a good place. We don't really need them to be moving at this moment. We end the turn. Let's see which one Pagoda kills. Pagoda will probably kill an ironclad. They actually did not kill an ironclad, which is surprising. It's really good too, because we got a promotion. Coastal Raider all the way. And we're going to heal him up in Ankara. That's great. So that means that we can attack with impunity on Pagoda and destroy it from the game, which is fantastic news. I'm going to spread apart my Great Admirals so that we can get all of these frigates in on this fun. Of course, this one doesn't have range, so we're going to keep it back. This one does not have range either. That's fine. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with the ones that do have range, though. Like this one right here. Keeping it right outside that striking distance of Pagoda, as always. Like this one as well. And this one right here. So we might be able to take Pagoda this turn, actually, now that I think about it. Let's go ahead and see exactly how much each one of our ironclads would do damage-wise. And we could fit 3 or 4 around the city. So it would be close, but I think we could probably get around to doing it. Let's go ahead and try and go for the golds. And by doing so, we can also move our admirals around just like that. And I think, just maybe, we were able to take it. Very nice. We got Pagoda. Pagoda is down. Repeat, Pagoda is down. However, that being said, the riflemen might be able to take out Pagoda again next turn, which means that my ironclad will be lost. I certainly hope that that does not happen, but we have to be prepared for any sort of externality that might come out from any event that we play out. This guy over here could probably bombard from a safe distance away, like so. We're going to assign our delegates this time to... why would we ban truffles? Do we have truffles in our empire? We don't. We could totally ban truffles. I'm all on board for that. That's fine, not a big deal. So, that being said, it's waiting time. Well, not really necessarily waiting time. We can go ahead and fresh blood some of our ironclads, get them some combat experience here. And we got plenty enough already so that they can get on this action here in a minute. We got a rifleman heading to Jakarta, which is grand. We've lost, of course, that city to the north. Pretty much all land now belongs to the Ottomans, which is the way it should be. So, continuing onwards, let's go and end our turn. It's very nice that we were able to take Pagoda last turn. I'm not going to go to peace with you. Screw you. You'd shove off. So, we've embargoed Poland. What good that does, I don't know. I'm going to pass a world religion, and I'm going to pass my world religion, Sikhism. Let's do it. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and propose that. That's fine. Production, what should we focus on? We should focus on next on a, well, some happiness would be nice, even though we already have quite a bit of it. Happiness is always nice. And an arsenal would be nice too. Okay, getting back to it. Let's have some fun here. First of all, we need to destroy this military unit. It's off the coast of Pagoda. We do not take kindly to this sort of aggression. Just like so, he's destroyed. Cool, cool, cool. And we are fresh blooding a lot of our ironclads here. While we continuously bombard Warsaw. For a lot of these units, I'm going to have to be sitting them close, unfortunately. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Is there any other unit that I can use here? I think there is. This guy right here can attack. Attack. Juste comme ça. And who else can we send in over here? The rest of these units seem to be healing up at the moment. It's fine. Can't attack quite yet with this unit. We're going to keep him on standby. And we're going to attack with this guy right here. So, really, we're doing quite well. We might even be able to open up two fronts and start attacking Polynesia this turn, but we're going to wait. Might as well wait. Krakow is burned down. No need for our units there anymore. Let's move on. Except for this unit here that's healing. Cargo ship. We are going to be sending this back to Carthage. Just like so. And next turn, we're not going to take Warsaw, but we're going to get really close to taking Warsaw. Be a pretty safe approximation. And we're good. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Yeah, we don't care what you think, Dido. We used to be friends, but then you backstabbed me by denouncing me. We got an enemy near. Wow, really, really dangerous. We got a galley. That's outside of Jakarta. Moving onwards. We have too many frigates. I don't think I'd ever say that, but we can't actually fit all of our frigates in this amount of space. So we're not. Which frigate do we have that doesn't have the range promotion? This one doesn't. We'll send it a bit closer. This one doesn't either, so we'll send this one closer too. We need to make sure that we ensure that our units are getting bled properly. Of course, if I rearrange these Great Admirals, this would help greatly to this end. So, time to unleash the cannons. Let's go ahead and do so. Very, very nice. I think this unit is too far to attack. That's fine. We can attack this guy instead, the Polish Inquisitor. And really, it looks like Poland is going to fall very, very soon. Shouldn't take too long at this moment. We're going to keep ending our turn until it happens. Malacca election rigged. Increasing your influence, good. Hanoi, bad, not good. Successfully rigged in Cahokia. And what are we in Malacca right now? We're doing pretty well, 136, that's good. So Istanbul is now safe. We've got some units there. Let's go ahead and work on making military base. Might as well. I have nothing really else to do at this moment in time. Time to bombard Warsaw once again. Just like so. Who are we going to send in this time? We're going to send in this unit, who will be the last unit besides the next unit to take the city. Just going to go ahead and end all of these turns here. The cargo ship is going to go to Teak. And I guess going to go ahead and start preparing our invasion of Polynesia. Which city will we take, you ask? We're going to take the city of Lodz first, then Tonga and Samoa, and then we'll work on Honolulu last. This shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. In fact, we could probably attack from both sides at the same time. So, with all these frigates that we are no longer using, we might as well send them into that front. These units, we're not using them whatsoever. We can go ahead and move them. All of them. Just like so. It actually takes quite a long time for us to move all of our units because we have so many of them. It's insane how many units we have at this moment. Alright, that should be fine for now. These units will go up here. There will be several theaters of war when we attack Honolulu. I was going to say Persia because they kind of have a similar color scheme. Not accepting peace with Poland, that would be a mistake. How Greece? Where is Greece even getting their money? I don't understand at all. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Greece. They don't have any cities, right? Look, 0 from cities. They got no cities. So how the hell then are they making 26 gold per turn? That really bothers me. I mean, that's just blatant cheating, Firaxis. I mean, Firaxis, I love how you made a game that I enjoy playing, but like seriously, the blatant cheating is just so incredibly obvious here. I mean, I'm not upset really, just because I know that I'm going to win. There's really no doubt in my mind that this game's over, but you know, it's just still annoying that in order to increase the difficulty of civilization, you just have to make the AI have more powerful units. That's just it's not the spirit of the video game, you know? It's cheating. You say, well, hey, I'm too lazy to make a good AI that's more difficult and challenging with better moves, so I'm just going to go the easy way out. That's basically what you've done. Enough of my rants. Don't want to be shitlisted on Firaxis from their games, especially considering that I make so many Let's Plays of the various Firaxis games, mainly at this point just Civilization, but you know, I've played a lot of Firaxis games in my time. This includes, like, you know, their golfing, Sid Meier's Golf. That was a lot of fun when I was a little kid. I really enjoyed that a lot. Right, so moving on. We could just take Zanzibar for shits and giggles if we wanted to. There'd really be no point besides the fact that it's shits and giggles for us to take it, but we could, and that might be pretty fun. But at this point, you know, why do we need to? Really? Why do we need to? So we're going to ignore it for now. And we are going to doot on past it. Dooting all the way up to the Polynesian border before we declare war. Ooh, I just made a huge mistake. That's going to get bombarded and probably killed. That's okay. There will be 1,000 different naval units to take its place. And now this is my territory. I can defend it. We are going to be sending out this pikeman to do some great stuff. Of course, we're going to promote it to a Saife. Saifes are awesome. There goes the alarm. Ending our turn again. To prepare for war. A great scientist has been born. We don't really need science at this point, so let's just discover the technology. That's fine. Discovered flight. We're working on electronics now. So, we could just do exploration real quick. Or we can go to ideology. I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and pick one from here. Let's get the Wonder. Universal healthcare is pretty nice. Our empire deserves it. All Kebab hospitals will be socialized, which will be great. So, do we just take Zanzibar? I mean, honestly, at this point, you know, we don't really need Zanzibar. And they had the audacity to declare war on us. So it's really their fault if they die. Is Poland even around anymore? We still have Polish units somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe over here? Nope. Not even over there. We do, however, have a barbarian privateer that we could probably destroy next turn. We're going to work on that. And moving all of our frigates up to Lodz, where we will do quite a bit of damage here. Just like so. Moving 2 of our great admirals, however, to the east and to the Polynesian theater. Moving onwards. I really just want to destroy that rifleman. That rifleman really bothers me. Let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Bring the rest of our units north. Just like that. God, we can move so far. It's incredible. Still healing up over here. And now we can repair quite a bit of stuff that has been damaged. Like this cotton plantation. We'll work on right away. And let's go ahead and end our turn again. An enemy is near. Who is that, I wonder? Over here, right. So I think this is actually the last Polish unit. If we take it out right now, I think that means that we no longer have to deal with their crap. Was it their last unit? It was not. They still have a unit somewhere. Where, I don't know, but it's somewhere. Sending out more of our units to the north. And now we're looking pretty good. Of course, we're going to be launching an offensive on Tonga, Lodz at the same time, and then we're going to go down to Samoa and Honolulu, respectively. So we're in a very good position. It goes without being said that we are in a very, very good position. And we can take out any city-state that we wanted to at this point. We're very, very powerful. We've taken yet another privateer. Made them join our cause. I'm going to go one more turn, and then we shall declare war on Polynesia. This unit can defend Warsaw. That's fine. Need at least one unit on every single former capital city. Sending both of these units to the southeast. We, of course, do need to protect them, however. And let's end our turn. And what else do we have here? We don't have any Greek cities or really anything. We've saved Denmark, though. And, you know, Denmark has been a kind of a bro to us. We trade with them. We don't really mind them anymore. And I'm going to give you guys a quick sneak peek of the next episode by... Holy shit. What just happened? We're being blockaded by a Pagodan worker. I've seen a lot of stupid shit in my day. I've never seen something that stupid. Look at this. A worker somehow blockaded our capital city. What the hell? And what the hell? I misflicked my great admiral, and he's outside of Zanzibar, probably going to die next turn. I'll save him. He's worth saving. Right. So, choosing a production here, we are going to make a arsenal. And I think we're about ready to declare war. I'd say we're probably ready anyways. Yes, this should be fine. Let's go ahead and declare war upon Polynesia. And Polynesia actually has quite a bit of naval units, more than we do, or more than most, I should say, most people do. So yeah, Polynesia, we're going to give you the option. You can pay us money, or you can pay us in blood. If you pay us money, we'll come back to you later. I'll have to take it from your dead body. Well, you couldn't have been more specific about that. So here we go. We're going to fuck you up. We are going to destroy you. More sea-states declare war upon me. Do we even care at this point? We don't. What we do care about, though, is making allies with everybody we can so we can influence the World Congress. God, Greece is right up Jerusalem's dick. We couldn't really do too much about that. So now, who is in the lead of the World Congress? Let's take a look. I think I've got the most delegates now. That's great. And let's, like I said, this is a sneak peek. This is not, I'm not going to be destroying them in this episode. You're going to have to check out the next episode to see how badly the Polynesians, you know, fare in this war. I'll give you a hint. They're not going to fare very well, unfortunately. Unfortunately for them, I should say. Not unfortunately for us. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and destroy some of these units that we've got laying around here. And move some of these units back either to our territory to heal or into the battle. We're going to opt to heal them instead, which is the safer bet, I guess. And take a look. There's a lot of Polynesian ships that we can take. We're going to go ahead and start focusing on them. But they are out of range. That's okay. Maybe if I do like this, then like this. He's weakened, which is good. And what are we going to do with this frigate? We can move him over here. Oh, he's a ranged frigate. Look at that. That's nice. We'll move him over here to attack Lodz again. We can actually take Lodz this turn. How crazy is this? I was just going to give you a sneak peek of the domination that's about to happen, but there's no sneak peek. You can already see how much this domination is already occurring. It didn't even ask me if I wanted to burn down Lodz, and I wanted to burn down Lodz. Why can't we burn down Lodz? That's really kind of silly. And it's occupied. I never wanted to occupy it. What the hell? That's just beyond stupid. Well, maybe we get the option the next time. Maybe we don't. I don't know. I certainly hope we do. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for the next episode. It'll be out very soon. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Ottoman Piracy Challenge. Stay tuned for the next one. See ya later, guys. See you later.